Lucy 说仓，我是 Lucy， 大家好。关注我的朋友都知道，近期我们来到了欧洲，为客户提供一些仓库和厂房的选址的服务，所以我们今天也来参加了马德里的非常大型的物流和设备的自动化的展览，也同时约了一个非常大的开发商，今天在展会上的做一个访谈。我们要访谈的这个开发商的名字叫 Panattoni。Panattoni 这个名字对已经在欧洲物流地产市场耕耘的客户朋友们来说并不陌生，因为它从体量上、规模上，它是整个欧洲最大的一个开发商。所以关注欧洲物流地产市场和对西班牙市场有兴趣的朋友可以关注我们，并且在我们的视频底下给我们一点互动。Hello everyone. So here I'm sitting with Philip. Philip is the Director of Key Account and the Business Developer of Panattoni. As I just introduced previously, Panattoni is the largest developer for industrial and logistics in Europe. So I will invite Philip to say hello to everyone and also introduce a little bit about yourself and the company.
Okay, ni hao, everybody. Good morning or good afternoon. My name is Philip Griffiths. I work in Panattoni Spain and Portugal. I've been in the company for just over 4 years now. My background is logistics, so I understand very well our customer needs. As you know, we build warehouses for logistics needs and also for industrial needs. My role as key account developer is to accompany customers that come to us with a specific need and to help them through the whole process, either with a building that exists or with a build-to-suit solution and something they will need. And we take care of absolutely everything. So yes, it's nice to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Because from our last conversation, I understand that Philip already had quite a lot of experience with Chinese clients. So our conversation later will focus on two parts. The first part is about your understanding and your experience with Chinese clients. What's your view about them? What's the difference you see Chinese clients and the European clients? How we can narrow the difference to help our Chinese clients as quick as possible, or maybe as efficient as possible to lease a warehouse in Europe. That's the first our topic. The second topic is because you are in charge of Spain and Portugal most of the time. So look at the European market, why we choose Spain and Portugal. So we can also develop a little bit in that scope.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the two major topics.
These are two major topics for a very short time, I'm afraid. But okay.
Yeah.
Regarding the Chinese customers versus local European customers, I think there's not a lot of difference, but there are some very subtle differences. Chinese, in my experience, tend to be a lot more aware of the personal relationship and the confidence that a person or company can give to the project. Okay, and I understand that fully, especially from a key account perspective, because in reality, when a company, and there's always a person or persons in the company, come to a supplier like us, they come with a need, and there are lots of developers in the market. What would differentiate Panattoni from the others? Well, we are the number one promoter in Europe for the last 8 years, so we have a really good name in the market. And secondly, as I said, there are people behind this company that will make a decision to go either with Panattoni or with somebody else. So if you are aware of the fact that these people that make this decision in reality, they put their reputation in front of their company as having chosen the right supplier, we are obliged to fulfill. Okay, so I look at this perspective from my customers, through my customers' eyes. So that's very important.
Yeah, that's also important.
That's very, very important. Okay, and that's something that, as I said, the Chinese customers, they tend to look for this confidence factor as well as obviously pricing, because you know the Chinese are very strict on pricing. This confidence factor, which could give us an added value over one of our competitors.
Okay, we will continue to talk about why Spanish market is important for our Chinese client.
Okay, I can give you just a general overview that obviously, you know, from Spain and Portugal is a developing market. Looking at Central Europe, it's a saturated market. We can serve an emerging market, a very good emerging market, which is the north of Africa. From Spain, the north of Spain, we can do France, that has a lot of labor problems. We can also service Italy, that also has a lot of labor problems. And so from the north of Spain, we can do the whole of Spain, Portugal, south of France, north of Italy, and the North African markets, Morocco and Algiers. So it's a very important position in Europe. And also, as I said, we're a developing market, so there's a lot of stuff to do here, a lot of growth. But you're right, I'm in a rush, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you for watching.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.